They play all the hits I want to party to.
It makes me want to dance.
When we bro out, it's always to the pregame.
It's the pregame. Hey everyone, it's me, Natalie, and I have Monica in the studio with me tonight.
The alum that might as well not be alum because I'm always here.
Might as well not be. Anyway, it's the pregame show, so get excited because we're going to have a lot of awesome music you want to hear. I got that special guest in the studio with me as I promised earlier this week. And we're going to have all these fun drink recipes for you later, too. You're listening to HitMix 88.9 WEIU, your only place to pregame.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yup. You want to go do karate in the garage? Yup.
You're listening to the pregame on HitMix.
Geeks the new sexy. Geeks the new. Geeks the new sexy. So come on, everybody, getting freaky, getting geeky tonight. Geeks the new sexy. Geeks the new. Geeks the new sexy. So come on, everybody, getting freaky, getting geeky tonight.
That was the Minus High with Geeks and New Sexy right here on HitMix 88.9 WEIU.
Greek on your mind, Natalie?
Greek is on my mind. I can't help it. Greek week is right here, right now, so it's happening.
That's besides the point. We have a special treat tonight.
And that is the creator of the Minus High himself, Mr. Tom Hopkins.
The one-man band.
Hi.
Hi.
Say hello, Tom.
Yeah,
He's a
so
little
we
shy.
just played right there, the Minus High, our actual special debut of the first time we did the pregame show here.
Yeah.
And we managed to convince him to come down, spend some time with us, and have his first ever on-air interview
We're
with
a big
us.
fan of his work, so we're
So
pretty excited about
I'm
this.
excited. So let's kind of dive into here and talk about the Minus High. What does that mean?
So the Minus High is actually a term coined by my one of my best friends. It actually is about it's that feeling that you get when you've just been dumped or you just got really bad news, and you just feel absolutely just crushed. And it's actually taking all that in and saying to yourself that you're better and that you can be better. And it's actually rising above that and being awesome in the face of adversity.
The Minus High.
I like that. That's a good message. I like that. It's good for the kids to hear that.
Now, to clarify, you are the only person that produced, wrote, did all the, behind the scenes.
That's me.
So you're kind of cool.
I did write all that, yeah.
Okay, well, on to that. So when did you decide to take the solo route? Have you done bands before? And if so, are you looking for bandmates?
I was
What's
in a
going
couple
on?
bands before, honestly. And then there were actually a couple other members. They decided to, go to school and go our separate ways. And so
Silly kids.
Life.
I know, right? I know, right?
Life
And
happens.
they kind of left me in the dust. So I decided to just keep going with it and just kind of record it on my onesie.
All right.
So
Right on. More on that in just a few.
You're listening to HitMix, your only place to pregame.
I don't even know what that means.
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
No, it's not. It's
Gets the people going.
You're listening to the pregame on HitMix.
That was Kylie Rae Jepsen, Call Me Maybe, right here on HitMix 88.9 WEIU. Don't judge me, but I really love that song. I really do.
You and the rest of the world.
Really,
it's the
really
new
love
guilty
it.
pleasure of our
But
generation.
I feel like it's embarrassing to admit it, but it's so good.
It's bubblegum in your mouth, in your ears, mouth, ears,
weird,
all
but-
everywhere.
I got where you're going with that, but just
Back to business.
All right, so if you haven't been listening, we've got Tom Hopkins in the studio. Tom Hopkins is the creator of The Minus High, which we played some of his songs earlier, and Monica's got some questions for him.
Okay, so as we heard in Geeks the New Sexy, as hard as it may be to believe, you do all the instruments yourself and you play your own music, right?
yeah, everything except for the Game Boy noise.
But you did create
You didn't do that
it.
yourself.
I did.
You did
No, I
compose
can't
all
really.
of that, correct? Now, I'm envious. I wish I could, understand how to do things like that. But what can you all play?
Well, I started playing with piano, and that was when I was around 4-ish.
A wee little one.
Yeah, little guy.
So rumor is you play the harp. Is that true?
Basically, it's everything but the harp.
Oh, okay. So
Right.
reverse that. Got it. Okay.
Exactly, right. Yeah.
Got it.
So guitar,
So
piano,
guitar,
drums,
yes.
all that jazz.
Bass. I do play jazz, actually, as a matter of fact.
Yes. Oh,
Now-
yeah,
now,
jazz.
that you bring that up. Yeah.
What about the didgeridoo?
I've actually experimented with that. I actually have an old PVC pipe that kind of looks like a didgeridoo.
Did you
I
make
kind
that in
of-
grade school by any chance?
No, I made it last week.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know you've been working with the ukulele.
Yes,
that?
I do actually. I enjoyed the ukulele. I got one for Christmas.
Yeah.
And I love working with it.
Are you working on a song with the ukulele?
I'm not allowed to say. It's actually for my next release, possibly. So.
Okay, so we'll keep that on the down low. Hint, hint. Now, when was the first time that you performed, and do you remember what it was like?
Yeah, it was really embarrassing. I
That was a great way to start a story.
I played with my old high school band, whatever. The first time that I played on stage was in our high school cafeteria, and I wouldn't even get close to the microphone. So the guy who was doing all the sound actually kept pushing it in my face. So that's just a hint. If anyone's out there looking to be in a rock band and record or perform live, just seriously, like, eat the mic. Like, don't have the guy doing the sound push it in your face. It's really embarrassing.
How was it for you? Did you enjoy it? Were you nervous?
I loved it. I was really nervous. I mean, I'm nervous now. Like being on the
A good nervous?
Yeah, sure.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll make him more nervous as the hour goes on.
Everyone's nervous their first time. It's all right. It's HitMix 88.9 WEIU. We still have Tom Hopkins in the studio, the creator of The Minus. Hi.
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 Hi. What's going on? We got some questions for you.
How you feeling about this first interview? How's that going for you?
Oh, it's pretty good so far.
Let's hope so. Let's
We're
keep
not
it
making
going.
you sweat yet?
No, not yet. So.
Let's keep it going. For those of you who are just tuning in, earlier in the hour, we played one of Tom's / The Minus High's songs. And fun fact, as we've mentioned, he does all the composing himself, plays all the music, does all the producing, and he does all the writing of his music. Correct, in all the bands that you've been a part of. This is something that's always fascinated me as far as all musicians go, is when you write your lyrics, is it from personal experience or do you just kind of write what sounds good?
Actually, it's kind of a mixture between the two. For the most part, I start off with a lot of the lyrics, or at least an idea of how they go, and then when I hear them in my head, I kind of just make melodies to them, and I kind of go from there.
So, like, do you kind of go from a personal experience that inspires you, or do you just have an idea and say, oh, yeah, that sounds like it would be a good song, we'll go from there? A little bit of both?
Yeah, a little bit of both. Geeks the New Sexy is definitely from the second one, where it just kind of like, okay, this sounds great, I'm going to go from here. And, you know, I kind of tried to do something that would be a little bit more catchy, a little bit more, you know, funny-ish. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think it's great.
No, it's a great song.
I mean, I rap in it, and I'm pretty much like the whitest guy on the planet.
Really white, like pasty.
Super white,
Kidding,
like Casper
you're
the
not
Ghost
pasty.
hides from me. Like,
on a more personal note, which of your songs are you most proud of?
that's a good question, and I don't have a good answer.
Oh.
Do you have a favorite song?
A favorite one? I actually really like the last one on my album, which is it's called Only Dreamt of You, and that was just like my most like at least emotionally connected song. So I'm really proud of that one.
It's an epic
But
song.
yeah, I went for epic on that one.
We'd play it, but it's not exactly
no.
the party-esque
No,
song.
not for
So
now.
make sure you tune in to Illinois on Sunday from 9 p.m. until midnight, and then maybe we can sweet talk those boys into playing that one for us. We'll talk more later.
You're listening to the pregame right here on HitMix.
You know what the difference is between you and me? I make this look good.
You're listening to The Pregame.
Right now, it's Monica Becker and Tom Hopkins, the creator of The Minus High. How's it going, guys?
Oh, you know, we getting a pregame
That
on.
was super high pitched.
You know.
It was like a mouse.
It's like a whale call.
Oh, you know.
It's like a whale call. All right.
No.
So we got some.
Whale.
Gosh. Okay, so we have any questions for Tom Hopkins?
Oh, yeah. I think we can go ahead and wrap up the rest of the interview right now.
What are your final
good to
questions
me.
we have?
So,
Stop sweating over here.
you released your first solo album.
What are you going to do now?
What was the hardest part about getting that done and released?
Getting it done, honestly.
Getting it done.
It was tracking all the instruments. It was trying to get everything perfect as best as I could.
You're a little bit of a
And then-
perfectionist.
yeah, a little bit.
Just a little bit.
And
But I
it's
think
still,
it's a good quality.
Yeah, it kind of worked out well, I feel. So, yeah, so I just put it up on, Facebook and whatever, and all the cool sites that you can listen to my music on.
How did it feel once you were done?
So good. So good.
How long were you working on it?
Oh, months. I planned on releasing it in October, I believe, and then I ended up releasing it on Valentine's Day this year. So it definitely
Any
took a lot
particular
more.
reason why you chose Valentine's Day?
Because I wanted people to love it. Is that too
it?
cheesy for the radio?
Love.
Only
Right?
reason?
Yeah, that's pretty much. I didn't really have. I just kind of picked an arbitrary day, and Valentine's Day seemed like an awesome.
Totally
time to do
arbitrary.
Wasn't a birthday present to anyone?
Wait, what?
Nothing. All right, anyway.
Okay.
It was Monica's birthday.
Yeah, that just so happens to be my birthday. Would you just look at that? Now, there's a lot of artists out there, and just kind of on a taste of your music, which artist would you most like to collaborate with?
I don't have a good answer.
Justin
to that.
Bieber.
I haven't thought a whole lot about it.
We'll think.
It wouldn't be Justin Bieber.
Carly Rae Jepsen.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I've seen her wash cars in her video.
Oh,
cute.
God.
Cute.
Oh,
I
Lord.
would do that. I know, I bet that'd
Maybe
mean
I'll think of
collaborate with her.
more questions that you might have answers to in just a little bit. Can we anticipate a drink recipe from Little Miss Natalie
Yeah,
soon?
we'll have that in a couple songs.
Fabulous.
I'll play some more music for you guys.
Let's do it.
And because I can and because I want to, here is the Minus High Geeks New Sexy. You're listening to HitMix, your only place to pregame.
God, don't ever leave me.
Ever.
Good. Did I find you?
You're listening to The Pregame.
So we have a lightning round of questions for Tom Hopkins, the creator of the Minus High. Monica, go.
Yeah, so since I couldn't come up with anything, personal, emotional, and worthy of asking, we're just going to go with 5 quick and easy questions. Ready, set, go. Favorite color?
Black.
Favorite TV show?
Supernatural.
Favorite movie?
The Matrix. Okay, this is a quick fire. I don't have time to think about this, all right?
Favorite video game?
That would have to be Dragon Age.
That's what I was expecting. And favorite drink?
And
And
Jack
since
and
this
Coke.
is I was gonna say since this is the pregame, there we go.
I can
We're
tell you how to make
finishing
it,
the
too.
night off with some Jack and Coke.
Favorite color is black.
Yes.
Not a color.
Nah.
It is a shade.
It is, in fact, a color.
Lies.
Okay, you can buy clothes in the color black. Am I right?
Pick a real color.
Red.
Okay, there. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, anyway. I don't know, I think it's interesting.
Well, Tom, thank you so much for coming in
Thanks for
and
having
hanging
me.
out with us. Hopefully one day we can say, yeah, we talked to Tom Hopkins of the Minus High.
All right, that's it for us for the night. Hope you guys had a great night. The music's going to keep on going till 2
Party on, my friends.
So keep on partying. You're listening to HitMix 88.9 WEIU.